Hello, everyone, and welcome to BookFest 2021, the Fall BookFest. I'm so excited to be on this show with all the wonderful authors and writers. I would like to introduce myself. My name is Debbie Monteggia, and I have wrote a book of poetry, and it's called Tears of Change. And I am going to be doing a couple readings from this book. I have some 18 poems that I've composed over the past several years of my life that I've put in the book. And like I said, I'd like to share just a couple of them with you. A little background, though, I started writing after I experienced a very acute case of anxiety many years ago. Part of my healing process to recover from the anxiety was to journal. And as I was journaling, I discovered I had the ability to write poetry as well. So from my journaling, I extracted a lot of the emotions that I was feeling at that time. There was joy, there was sadness, there was happiness, sorrow, and gratitude and love. And hence the name Tears of Change has derived from that. So I started writing or journaling when I was rather sad, and then it transitioned into me becoming more happy with grace and gratitude as I was moving through my healing process with the anxiety. So I talk about that in the book a little bit in my introduction, how I moved through it. It's a table book, and you can either read it from front to back or pick it up and just read one poem, however you would like to look at it. I believe there's a poem in here for everyone. I think, like I mentioned earlier, it touches a lot of emotions. So I'm sure you could find yourself within this. You can find a poem within this book that you would enjoy. So the first poem I would like to read is Friendship. And this poem was inspired. A good friend of mine was moving out of state, and I just couldn't find a card or anything to give her that was special. And I sat down and wrote this poem for her. Friendship. There are many fond memories I will always treasure. A true friendship is one you simply can't measure. It comes from a place deep down inside, a place that harbors honesty, dignity, and pride. A place where we laughed, a place where we cried, a place where there is no room for lies, a place where we shared the good and the bad, a place to hold on to the happiness we had, a place to go back to when feeling a bit down, a place where there's peace when there's chaos around, a place to embrace when life challenges you a bit, a place to be secure and endure and not quit, a place to remember all the talks we shared, a place to hold dear because I knew someone cared, a place where there's feelings, emotions, and sincerity, a place where I hope we will never lose clarity, a place in my heart that is special, you see. This is the friendship you have given to me. So the next poem I would like to read is, it's called Girl, A Mother's Love. And I wrote this poem when my daughter was preparing, leaving for college. So I was becoming an empty nester, which was very challenging with that transition. I know a lot of you moms can relate to that. So this was my send off to her. Not a goodbye, but I decided to write this for her as she started to, journey in her adulthood with her life. Girl, A Mother's Love. My little girl, I have watched you grow. To adulthood now, your ambitions must flow. You once so young, a time to remember. Most important of all, your heart is still tender. You entered this world, oh so small. A gentle touch from angels guided each fall. From these falls, your life has grown, a solid base for all unknown. It's a different place when you leave your mother's nest. Life's challenges bring forth many tests. Gather all your strength and breath inside. You will find the world to be a joyous ride. The chances you take, the obstacles you defeat. Mold yourself humble, sometimes strong, never weak. Enjoy the waking of each morning's light. You will soar like a bird, a free spirit in flight. Life is a mystery, a curious place. Remember to explore. Always wear your smiling face. As your mother, I have tried my best to equip you with the knowledge to now build your own nest. I hope you realize and always understand I am not too far away to lend a guiding hand. Ask the world what you may, you reap what you seek. But there is one thing for sure, our love is for keeps. I know now why God made little girls, a reflection of oneself in a mother's world. So, like I said, I gave that poem to my daughter when she moved away or went to college. I have 18 poems total in my book, and they cover a lot of different subjects. So, as I mentioned earlier, I'm sure you could find a poem that resonates with you or really speaks to your heart. I also have a website where I sell 4 of my poems from here, and I call them poem overlays. They're the actual poem, like the friendship poem, and I would have you, the customer, send me a picture of your friend, or if it was poem I just recited, Girl, a Mother's Love, you would send me a picture of your daughter via email, and I take the poem and overlay it over the picture. So you have the poem and the picture is a silhouette behind the poem. So it makes a really nice gift. The holidays are coming up. And it's an 11 by 16 size, and I don't frame them, but you can get them framed and you can give them as gifts or a special momentum. So my website is tearsofchangepoetry.com. And I'm going to show you a little bit of what I'm talking about, the overlay. Sometimes it's easier when I show you what it is. See, this is the picture with the lights kind of bouncing off that, but the silhouette in the back and then the poem I overlay in the front. So like I said, the holidays are coming. They're right around the corner. So you can reach me at tearsofchangepoetry.com. And thank you for listening and enjoy the rest of the BookFest. It's a wonderful 2-day event. Some great authors, great books, lots of fun giveaways. So I hope you stay tuned. Thank you.